You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
The saying goes that they're not making any more land, so it's vitally important to protect the land that we do have for generations to come.
And that's why there's an organization called Delaware-Wild-Lands.
I gotta tell you, I learned so much today, but we have to let the viewers know what it is that Delaware-Wild-Lands is, how it came about, and what you guys do.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time today. Thanks for coming out. Delaware-Wild-Lands is the oldest and largest land trust in the state of Delaware. Our mission is to actively acquire and restore strategic parcels of land. And so what that means is that we look for opportunities of land around our existing land masses to be able to protect, so we can then expand on these large contiguous protected lands.
And that's through the entire state of Delaware?
It is, yes. We are statewide. We have land complexes in all 3 counties.
I told you when I first got here that I've traveled this road, this area, my entire life. And this is the first time that I realized that this office was here. So I love learning something new about my home states and about my home area. And this is very unique to not just Sussex County, not just Delaware, but also the entire Delmarva Peninsula.
It truly is. We are the largest, the Great Cypress-Swamp's the largest forested freshwater wetland on the Delmarva Peninsula. So what used to be about 60,000 acres of swampland is now confined to about 12,000 acres, of which we own and actively manage 10,700 acres.
It's a daunting task to manage so much, but you're doing it, and you're doing it very well, to the point that you've got some species of plants that are coming back that are only found right here.
That's true, yes. So the climbing fern, which we went and saw today, is one of those species only found in the Great Cypress-Swamp. We worked recently to do a botanical survey where we looked at species from the mid to late 90s and did that survey again recently, and based on our restoration efforts, we saw a 142% increase in the species that are here and existing in the swamp, just like the climbing fern.
And in order to help continue the process of protection that you guys are implementing, you need some financial help, because you are a nonprofit organization.
We do, yes. We are small but mighty. We have about 7 staff, and collectively across the state, we've got almost 22,000 acres of land that we manage. Approximately a quarter of our revenue sources are from the lands that we work with our farmers and our hunters and our trappers. We generate income from leases with those individuals. And then the rest of the income that we have is from private donations, fundraising campaigns that we do, and then even grants that we seek. So we saw some of those properties those projects today where we used grant funding to be able to restore the swamp.
Learning about where we live, work, and play is the first step to ensuring us that this place we call home remains home.
And I have a feeling that Marcia and her team have a lot more lessons for us in the future. But coming up after the break, we'll check out your latest photos. Stick around.